Hey everybody, welcome to Country Girl. Today I've got a Dollar Tree haul for you, and I am doing it in my car. I apologize, this is the second video that I've got in my car, but at least I think the video quality is a little bit better. Yesterday when I was doing, or the other day when I was doing my video, I noticed that it just looked really blurry, and I know that my eyes are getting bad, and so I was thinking that maybe it was just what I was seeing because, you know, I'm getting old and I can't see. And then today I looked at the lens on my camera and it was just filthy. So I cleaned it off. And it actually, I think, made a difference. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I went today after work to, look at some of their Father's Day stuff, because when I was in there the other day, I noticed that they had put it out. And I did post a lot of pictures on that on my Instagram. So I went back today because I figured that stuff would not last long. And just within a couple of days, a lot of that has been picked over. So I did go get some of that, and I'm going to go over that with you. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Father's Day stuff first. And they've got these cute little tin cans out. They look like drink cans, and they say different things. This one I just liked. I'm getting this for my husband, and I'm going to see in just a minute if it will actually fit down into the car drink holder. I think it does. Actually, let me see. Fits pretty good. It's not a perfect fit in my van. I don't know how to be in his car. But anyway, this is a little bank. And so, you know, we always have loose change and stuff like that in our car. And so I thought this would be something nice. He could just put this in his drink, one of his drink holders in his car. And whenever he has loose change and stuff like that, he can, put it in there. And then you can take the lid off if you need to get, some of that out. And just to let you see what this one has on it. And so, anyway, I picked that up for him. Something new that they're doing this year, and they're putting out some body care items for men, which I thought was really nice. And the packaging on this looks really high end. Like something that you would find not in the Dollar Tree. And I didn't get all of the body care items. I only got what I felt like would work for my husband and my father. My husband has a beard, and so I just picked up the ones that I thought that he would like. And this is beard wash. And I don't know what makes this any different than just washing your face with regular wash. And if you see this up here, it looks like a man's side of a man's face. This kind of like etched into this here. But this says that it cleans and refreshes beards and moisturizes skin with jojoba oil. I'm sure not saying that right. And vitamin E. So maybe this wash is supposed to just be better for your skin. It says it cleanses and conditions beards and moisturizes skin to smooth beard itch. Refreshes for a healthy looking beard. So, I do see my husband sit around quite a bit and scratch his beard. Maybe that'll help with that. And then they also have beard and stubble beard balm. It says controls, smooth, and styles, tames unruly hairs with argan oil and almond oil. My husband don't usually let his beard get way too long where it would be unruly. But if he's getting close to needing a haircut or a trim, he might. It says get control. It moisturizes and softens stubble, scruffs, and beards. Helps to smooth beard itch and gain control of longer beards. So maybe this is kind of like a beard conditioning treatment. That's what I would think that would be. So anyway, as you can see, this has got the red writing, and then this has got kind of like a copper type writing on it. And then what I got my father was some shave gel. I did not get the shave gel from my husband, even though he does shave certain areas of his face, because he likes that barber saw, and I don't think he likes using anything else. So this says, just to show you what this looks like, and that's got a really pretty, like a lime green here. And it says, no foam, clear glide formula, softens and protects. And this has got argan oil and that jojoba oil. I'm sorry. If y'all know how to say that, let me know in the comments. Kind of like put it in parentheses like they do in the dictionary, how it kind of like spells it out. So you can, the way you read it is the way it sounds. This just says, glides clear on the skin to see where the razor shaves, soft stubble with aloe and glycerin to moisturize. So it sounds like it's probably something kind of like a gel. I'm not going to squeeze this out, but from what I can tell, I don't know if you can see this. On the inside, it looks like it's kind of like a gel type thing. I do wish they would have had like a seal on the inside of this like they do with ketchups and stuff like that. So anyway, I got that. And then the other one this is a Power Stick Soothing Balm. And it says it's an aftershave. It reduces razor burn, hydrates, calms, and repairs. And it's got vitamin E and aloe in it. And again, to show you the difference in this one's a little bit more green. This one actually looks a little bit more yellow. You can't really tell as good on the picture here. But it just says it helps reduce redness and moisturizes to keep shaver burn. I cannot talk. With aloe, it calms skin, helps reduce redness, and moisturizes to keep razor burn at bay. Nourishes and protects for healthy looking skin. So, yeah, I think these are really great products for Dad. And they had a couple of other ones. I think they had a face lotion. And maybe one other item I can't remember, but again, check out my Instagram and you'll see all of them. They also have this men's face and body wipes. And when I first saw this, it reminded me of the charcoal wipes that they put out. And that's what I thought they were doing. And then when I looked, it actually says men's face and body wipes. So I picked this one up for my father. I think that he would use this probably more than my husband would. But anyway, so I picked that up for him. I also had several different colognes out for the men. And now I've not ever purchased any cologne from the Dollar Tree, although I have heard some people say that they like it. But what they do is they try and mimic a more popular brand that's out there on the market. And this one says our version of Hugo for Men by Hugo Boss. And I figure for $1, you know what, I would just try it out and see what it's like. You know, I've never tried these before. They had some that smelled like Drakkar. They had Polo. I think it was Black Polo. They also had Obsession, and I think that might be it. But anyway, so I picked this up. I am going to put it in my husband's gift, and if it's something he don't like, then, you know, he ain't got to use it. But we're going to try that out. Now I'm just going to go on and start talking about the random items that I picked up. I saw these cute little buckets where the 4th of July stuff was, and these were like, they only had like a few left. So I'm thinking that they had already had these out, and this is what was the remainder of them. But I had not seen these before, and they are like little tin buckets. And they've got the little hanger on it, and it's got the little cutout stars, and you can put like a little tea light or something like that in there. And then they also had a red, and I was going to get 2 red and 2 blue, but they only had 1 red, so I just got 1 of each. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang them on my shepherd hooks next to my steps. Last year I had done some with some solar lights, and yeah, I think this year I'm just going to do these and then put some little tea light candles in them and light those up. I thought those were really cute, you know, the way they were designed. And then I also picked up some more of this cotton candy scented Barbie hair detangler. I have hauled this before, and Caitlin actually likes to use this. And I could not remember if she needed any more, if she's already finished using the one we got at home. But I figure for summertime, being that they're going to start going to the water park and the pools and have their hair and all that chlorine and everything, that it would probably be a good idea to go ahead and pick up another one. And it probably wouldn't even hurt for her to throw it in, or for both of them to throw it in their little swim beach bag and then just spray their hair down while they're at the pool, because it's just a conditioner, you know. And so I might even protect their hair from getting all that chlorine and everything. So anyway, this works really well if y'all have not tried that. And then something else I picked up. Now, I don't know, this probably isn't good for the hair, but I remember doing this when I was in high school. I don't know if anybody remembers that brand Sun In. I think that's what it was called. And you would spray this stuff all in your hair, and it would lighten it when you went out in the sun. Well, believe it or not, I actually used to have blonde hair. And it was more of like a dirty blonde or a dark blonde. And so when I would use that Sun In on my hair, it would really make my hair blonde. And Caitlin's got blonde hair. So I got this. This is by L'Oreal Paris. So it wasn't an off-brand. So I figured it would probably be okay for her to use. And it's called Summer Lights. And it's a hair lightening jelly. So anyway, I don't know if she'll want to use it or not. She may not, but if it was an off-brand or something, I probably would not have gotten it because I don't want to mess with the color of her hair. But it's probably just something kind of like the old Sun-In used to be. I'm trying to open it so I can see what this looks like inside. But they had quite a lot of them. They may have had this before. I just never noticed it. All right, so it comes in like this little thing here. I'm sorry if you can't see that very well. And it just says Natural Sun Kiss Glow Built-in Conditioner, Easy Leave-In Treatment, Permanent Gradual Lightening. It does say that you have to use disposable gloves with this. And, you know, the one that I had used, I had, you know, it was a spray-in, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. So this one you have to kind of like squirt in your hands and rub it through your hair. Right, we'll see how it turns out. If Caitlin decides she does want to use this, then I will let you know how that worked. You know, whether you should buy it or not. Also, when I was at the checkout line, I saw some of these little tape measure sets, and I wanted to get this because the one that I have, I've got like a little paper one like this, and this one is made a little bit more durable. It's not out of paper. It's kind of like a flexible plasticky type thing, and then it's got a retractable one as well. And the reason I got this is because sometimes when you have to place online orders for clothes or things like that, a lot of their size charts ask for measurements. And I never have anything to measure with, so this comes in handy for that. I don't really like to order clothes online, but every now and then I don't really have a choice if my stores don't carry what I'm looking for. So I got that. And then I also picked up some of these. And if anybody's watched my, used to watching my videos, you know this is something that I do not get to keep in my house very long. I'm always on the lookout for my lighters, so every time I go, not every time I go, but I usually end up buying these lighters like once every other month or so. It's because they just get missing in my house. And also I picked up some of these cotton rounds. Most of the time I do not go over this when I haul these, but I am going to this time because I may have some new people that has not seen me haul these before. And these are by Assured, and they are the best cotton rounds. I mean, hands down, for the money and everything, even the quality of these. I love these things, so I get these literally every time I go. And then something else I saw in the beauty aisle, or the like where the first aid and medicines and things like that is this liquid skin. It's the Better Bandage. Now this is something similar to the liquid Band-Aid, and I have heard people say that liquid Band-Aid burns. So I'm sure this is probably the same type thing. Madeline and Caitlin will not use it if it burns. I'm a little bit tougher than they are. So I'm going to keep this in my purse when I have deep paper cuts and things like that. I'm going to give this a try and see how this works. But I had not seen this at the Dollar Tree before. So, I thought that was pretty interesting that they had that. I also picked up some nail polish remover. This is the 100% acetone. And this is what we use at home, and so I was running a little bit low and I wanted to go ahead and get it. That way I have it when I need it, because there's nothing worse than getting ready to sit down and do your nails and not having any nail polish remover. Something else that I found that I was really excited about, because I have not seen this and at all, even with other people doing hauls and stuff. So I was really surprised, but that is these beautiful little notebooks here. And I went ahead and took them out of the packaging. They were just in plastic wrap. This is a Greenbrier product, but this one is a pineapple. And I don't know if you could tell, but the cover on this has kind of like a texture to it. And there is gold foil in the outline of the leaves here. And it's, really, a little soft book. And it is ruled. And I'm assuming it has 60 sheets in it. That's what most of these usually have. And then this one is the watermelon, which I love. I think I like it the best. I love how this looks like watercolors that are fading, and how they use the little hearts for the seeds. And so I got that. They had another one that looked like lemon, orange, and lime slices. And I did take a picture of that, and I will insert it so that you can see that. And then also, y'all really need to look around the checkout aisles. I walk around even before I'm ready to check out because I don't want to wait until I'm under pressure and have to make a decision. So I will literally like walk around the ends of the checkout aisles and even in them a little bit and kind of peek around and look, because they have so many good things there. But they have these little donut pins out. And this one, they had two that had the little hole in it. I think the other one had a green icing on it. I'm not sure. But all of the, the bodies of the pins have different designs as well. This is the one that I picked out. And the other ones that they had that were solid in the middle, was like, I think lavender, and there might have been a green or something like that. But these are those little squishy things. So they're really soft. And, you're not careful, you'll probably pull it off your little pin here, but they just really fun to play with. And then something else that I picked up at checkout was these sour carnival pops. We're not really big on suckers too much, but we do like sour candy. And we are going to a movie tonight, and so I thought, after we eat the popcorn and get our fill of that, to have something, some kind of candy, this will be a very good thing to have. And, I'm not spending $4 for movie candy. Sorry, I'm just not. So we always get our candy and bring it into the movies. And we are going to see Aladdin tonight, so I'm very excited about that. And then as far as cards, I did get my mother a birthday card. We are having a party for her tomorrow. And so I'll show you the card that I got for her. And then I'll show you another card that I picked up. But this one says, "With love for Mom." I really like the cover on this. I think it's just really pretty. That's one of the things I really look for when I'm looking at cards. And I've said this before. I really like to have a really nice front on my card. I like to have nice sayings too, but it's the front that really gets me. So anyway, this one is really pretty. It's yellow inside. And it just says, "Thinking of you. And every hug given, every moment, every memory made, every special moment shared that's added up to a lifetime of love. Happy birthday." So I got that for her. And then while I was in there, I saw a card that I have no purpose in getting, but I could not resist because it's probably one of the most beautiful cards I have ever laid my eyes on. And that is this card right here. Oh my goodness. I want you to look at this. The colors that they used for this, the texture, I mean, everything. It is just beautiful. And this is glitter. You can't really see it on here, unfortunately, but this little thing shimmers. And I figure that there's going to be somebody at my work at some point that's going to have a birthday, and they're going to need a card, and they're going to get this one. And it just says, "From all of us, with our warmest wishes for a wonderful birthday. Enjoy your day." Something simple, but look at that. Unbelievable. That is absolutely just gorgeous. I don't usually go over a lot of food items that I buy, but I am going to do that today because I want y'all all to know that this is the best tortilla chip out there. I got this, I don't know, maybe about a month or so ago, and this is so delicious. It's guacamole. It's a guacamole chip made with real avocado, but you could eat these without dip. Eating it with dip makes it even better. But I could literally sit down and finish off this entire bag in one sitting, and that's why I bought two. So I do have another one here. But what had happened was my sister made my mother some sausage and cheese dip, and my mother had too much, so she gave me some. The other night I was going to get some out and eat it and realized that my husband ate all of our tortilla chips. So that was what the main reason was for me getting them, because I'm going to eat that with a dip this weekend. These are really, literally the best tortilla chips I have ever eaten. They are addictive. So if it's something where you feel like you don't need to have them, you might not even want to buy them. But something else that I picked up was these pretzels. I always buy my pretzels at the Dollar Tree. They have very good pretzels, and it's by this brand. It's Penny Stick brand, or Penny Sticks brand. I usually get the pretzel sticks, but I'm making the strawberry pretzel salad for my mother's birthday this weekend, and I think that these type pretzels just make a better crust when they're broken up. So I did get a bag of those as well, and I think that is all for my Dollar Tree haul. I wanted to get this out here because I know that it's the weekend coming up, and I wanted to give y'all an opportunity to be able to get out this weekend. And if there's anything that you've seen that I hauled, especially Father's Day stuff, that stuff's not going to stay on the shelves. If your store's starting to put them out and you have somebody special you want to do something for Father's Day, you need to go ahead and get that. So anyway, I want to let you know so you could be on the lookout for that. And if y'all are interested in seeing me put together a Father's Day gift basket or gift or something like that, leave a comment down below and let me know. I'm not sure I'll do a basket because they had so many cute little bags to use for dads this year that I thought would be really cute. And I hadn't finished getting everything that I want to get from my father and my husband, but eventually I will. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by today and spending a little bit of your time with me. I hope y'all all have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.